Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody is doing fantastic as always. Today we have an amazing business presentation. So welcome to the all the new people and if you have any guests, so please introduce on the chat so we can say hi and give it the welcoming. Today, my name is Clara Braihoff. I am from California. I'm a Blue Diamond in the company, and I've been in this amazing journey for 10 years. And right now, I'm feeling like I'm totally new. Like it's a new, everything is new with the company, with the compensation plan, with our team, everything. So I feel like a brand new Terry. That's how I felt. So and everybody that is here for first time, so we welcome you and we tell you that check at this opportunity. We don't know if this is for you, but just check. I was like you 10 years ago. One of my best friends took me to the company and I saw the vision of this company and I fall in love since the first moment with the company. And today, after that, I've been with the company for 10 years, helping my Latin community. I feel super proud of what I've been building. And thanks to Terry that she's been my mentor, I've been growing tremendously. And the team and me, we've been able to earn several trips. And a trip with New Skin is amazing because they not only treat you as a family, but it's a VIP trip. And also, thanks to the success trip that the company has, we've been growing as a team. And right now, we have team everywhere, and it's just amazing what is happening. So, to, today we have an amazing mentor and my business partner. I see her as a sister. She is very well known team elite in the company of New Skin. She is been helping communities. First, she helps the Vietnamese community. Then right now, she's helping the Latin community in United States. So thank you for that, Terry. And today we have her. It's my honor to present her. Terry, welcome.
Terry Tue's rise to success is truly a rags to riches story. Terry's family moved to the US when she was just 4 years old. As low-income immigrants, she grew up in humble surroundings. However, with hard work and a desire to improve her family's future, Terry persevered and succeeded. Terry had been successfully building a high-performing sales team since 1994 and was a top income earner in her company back then. Having enjoyed the success of being in direct sales, Terry decided to make a final move which completely changed her life. In 2009, Terry made a commitment to build a future with New Skin. Terry believes in personal development and helping her team build self-confidence to pursue their dreams. She has made it her mission in life to help turn dreams into reality. Terry personally believes that everything happens for a reason and that even negative experiences in life are valuable tools that strengthen a person and prepare them for their life's work. Terry and her husband, Ben Nguyen, are $1 million Circle members and are working towards their $5 million Circle goal. It gives them great joy and pride to see 11 of their leaders being recognized as $1 million Circle members. Their life's motto is to live, to love, to learn, and most importantly, to leave a legacy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Clara. Hola, ¿cómo está? Talofa, xin chào. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Clara, amazing, who I have the pleasure to work with in the last year and a half. And exactly like she say, I saw her hearts, how she want to serve her community. And as you can see, she has many of her partner here on the Zoom with us as well. And it's always my pleasure to serve all of you on the Zoom here today. I see we have people dialing from Canada, and we have Yenny. I believe probably this is the first time that she preview again, the story of New Skin. And my goals today, and many of you who always seen this, I hope you take notes on the details, exciting things that are happening right now within our company, as you can hear from the quick videos. My name is Tue June, and I currently live in Lehi, Utah. I'm literally 20 minutes away from this company headquarters. We moved here 5 years ago after living in California for 40 years. I'm a beach girl, and I think I'm heading back home, going back home to, where all my family and my husband family is in California. I grew up 30 years in Northern California, San Jose. And then when we got married, we met, and I live in Irvine for the last 10 years before we moved here 5 years ago. And the decision that I made with this company 30 years ago totally changed 16, actually just turned 17 years, totally changed my life. And everything that I want in a life, to have quality of time and financial leverage. When I saw this business, I was 35, single, and was really have not. I went through almost bankruptcy and 17 years ago, and I was praying. So every day when I wake up, this is what bring me joy and happiness. That both my husband and we building this business full time. We have time and financial leverage for our four boys, and I truly believe each and every one of you have dream, because for our family, for the American dream, the journey to freedom was not free. We left our country 47 years ago. And thank God we survived. But I read on the boat people exodus, 300, 500,000 people perished. They never made it. When we came here in 1980, I was a middle kid of 9 children. And to watch my parent, bought a fishing boats to raise 9 of us. And my parent was fishermen. So with no English, no degree, that's what they did to raise 9 of us. And as you can see, my mom doing, working in the dining area, my dad, even though we grew up in California, but I didn't know what Disneyland was, growing up, because our Disneyland was getting to a beat up van and go down to Santa Cruz to pick up my dad. And because we didn't have much, we're really humble. At least we have a Salvation Army, where we get clothes. But the day that changed my life was the day that I was introduced to a similar business model when I was in nursing school. Being an introvert, and some of you probably relate that if you're introvert, you don't want to be in business. And so I have no business being in business. I want to help people. I just don't want to be in front of a lot of people. And so nursing was my career of choice. But the day that changed my life, because I saw a presentation similar to what many of you were seeing today. It was totally new to me, but something that the speaker was talking about dream. He said, if you have a dream, we don't care where you came from, how young you are, as long as you have a dream, desire, and discipline, then you can turn all that dream into reality. And I sat there and I started dreaming about retiring my mom and dad, because that was my dream, and I was dreaming the day that I want to take them to Hawaii to vacation. And so he said, the only way you fail is you quit. And so literally, I started my side gig 30 years ago. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done, because I was young while finishing nursing school. But because I understand, as long as I don't quit. And I came home and promised my mom and dad I'm going to retire them. And because of that promise, I did not quit. Now, I want to quit so many times. And just like many of us, we have dream for our loved one. But when we promise someone something, we can always let ourselves down, but not someone else that you promise. And so, of course, with perseverance, with commitment, with, really go through all the challenges. I was able to deliver that dream to my mom and dad in 2004. When I was 27 years old, I entered, the financial business, because the first company taught me to become an entrepreneur, because the first company opportunity taught me that, JOB, there's nobody becomes successful on a job here in America. And I've learned JOB is journey of the broke, or just over broke. And I've learned to be an entrepreneur. So when I entered the financial industry in 1997, and 5 years working with my mentor, I was able to retire my mom and dad. They sold their boats, and that's their first vacation, really the first real vacation here in the U.S. to Hawaii. And being in the financial industry, I've learned many marriage fall apart because of finance. And so I made a commitment that I want to be financial free before I have my own family. I bought my first home before I was even married. I bought my dream car. As you can see, there was a Mercedes because I was driving around a beat up Agro Legend that has no bumper. It looks so ugly. I didn't want anybody to see it. And so life was great in 2004. And, I achieved all of that not because I was smart. It's because I met a mentor, in the business that believed in me by the name of Hilbert Humphrey right there. When I entered the financial industry in 1997, and he heard of my store and he came to me, he said, Terry, I believe you can retire your mom and dad, and you have my number, anything you need. And so to me, by working closely with the CEO and became ultimately my mentor, I risen to the top. As you can see here, all these men, I was the only Lily among the youngest women. I was MVP. My story was able to written on Success from Home magazine in 2004. And that just to share with you, not because I was smart, is because of I didn't give up. And I truly believe that if you have a dream, desire, and discipline, then this opportunity is for you. But what happened was in 2008, the whole financial market crisis happened. It impacted my business in 2008. Within 5 offices, I have over 9,000 agents in mortgage, real estate, financial. Um, uh, Literally, after earning close to 900,000, close to $1 million a year in commission, I end up closed down all my office and lost my home. I'm going through a breakup with my ex-fiance, and everything could worse could happen. But I pray. One thing I didn't lose was hope. And I said, you know what? I've learned one thing as an entrepreneur is once one door closed, another one open. And this time I prayed to God that God, I love people, but I'm 35. I'm broke. I lost my home. I want to pray for the last business that eventually that I can build a business, but able this time around. If I'm gonna have a family, I want to have quality of life. I want to have time for my children and be a mom and still be an international businesswoman. And so in 2009, January 2009, time seemed go by so fast. I attend a convention, a kickoff. This is me 17 years ago in Anaheim, California. So Anaheim has a special place in my heart because at that event, I saw this business. I saw a vehicle where we can impact people's lives, transform people's lives. But most important is, when they talk about open Vietnam, because this company was already in 40, 50 countries, but Vietnam wasn't open. And I saw a vision that if we can able to, share this business and innovative products and technology to people in my community, especially in Vietnam, we're going to change so many people's lives. And so with that vision and with that dedication, I went and, find people who share the same, vision. And so within 2013, that's when Vietnam, the leadership team we built, opened Vietnam market. And that's when I became a mom in 2013. When the market, Vietnam opened as a 50th market of this company, I didn't go back. That's the beauty about the business. You built the leadership team and many of them, see the vision. They went back to Vietnam. And so, and I became a mom. And after that, I took 4 years off, really building a business to able to take the feet off, and spend time with my 3 boys at that time. Now I have 4 boys. But our team, of leadership continue to grow. We attract people, engineer, pharmacists, restaurant owner, nail technician, hair, beautician, and it doesn't matter what their background. Most important is they share the same dream. And so we end up, having over 40 individual that has got pay over $1 million commission with this company. And that's just to show to you, I truly believe leadership is everything, and the leadership legacy continue with this company. That's how I see it. Because it has grown beyond our community. It gone to so many different, communities such as Latino, Pacific Islander team. Because why? I truly believe God create every one of us. It doesn't matter what pink skin, yellow, brown, it doesn't matter. That one thing we share is God put dream in each and every one of our hearts. And so I'm just so proud to know that we are a very well diverse team that we're able to help and transform. And right now we're in India. My husband might be going back to India for the third time in November because we are developing a leadership team there in India as well. And so from someone who's shy and timid to be on a world stage, in front of 15,000 people talking about dream, desire, and discipline in Singapore, representing the US market, for me to speak on dream, which is my passion. And so today, I truly believe no matter where you're at, everybody want extra income. Everybody want to be their own boss, to be an entrepreneur, if they could, and to able to have time flexibility in their to do the thing and spend the time with those that they love. And most important to me, to be a part of a community that every day you will be growing, you'll be learning and becoming, discovering the better version of yourself and to able to travel the world. And so no matter where you're at, I truly believe that many of our dreams and goals would fall somewhere in here. And so, and I truly believe if you have the dream, we have the vehicle today. And, see, one thing I've learned is growing up in America. And when I read this book in my early 20, in my mid 20, called Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I mean, his rich dad, his step rich dad, teach him, different principle why people are successful. And his poor dad, his real dad, teach him different principle. And so in his book, there's we call it the cash flow quadrant. There's four quadrant. And he say, if you want to live the American dream, if you want to live life of freedom, then you got to transition over on the right side of the quadrant, but we were all taught to be employee. I was taught to be employee, and I'm Claire as a background in accounting, same thing, that we, go school, get a good job, and then, with a good job, we can, live happily ever after, right? That's what we were taught. But as employee, we have a job, right? When we show up, we get paid, and someone, determine how much we worth. Okay. And so as employee, Robert said, you want to transition to become, a business owner, but not just a business owner, to become a business owner with a system. It's like a McDonald's. Whether you're there or not, it will run. And today, that's exactly what we're going to show you is a smart business that eventually that you can walk away and the business continue to run and thrive with or without you. And then, but there's the other quadrant on the left here as a self-employed. I mean, people like, in the Asian community, what we found that many of them became pharmacists, doctor, and they own their own pharmacy, or even nail from a nail technician to owning their own salon. I mean, they're literally considered self-employed, but they're not really business owner because they own a job because nobody care more about their business than them. And, they're the first one to show up, the last one to leave. And when I've been talking about, there's huge investment involved in owning your own business, right? And so you want to transition over to the right, instead of working for money, you let your money work for you, right? As an investor. And I mean, when I start out, I was broke. I'm like, well, I mean, I want to invest. I mean, like some of you on the Zoom, you probably, I want to invest too, but I don't have money. And so thanks to this business, more than understanding this business concept, I was able to build a business that has a system that's not a lot of investment, low capital to start. But through this business system, I was able in the last 5 years to invest into 3 property here in Utah and let my money work for me, right? And thanks to this concept and of cash flow quadrant, and I challenge you to pick up that book and read, and understand more how you can be taught successful mindset and to able to create the future that you want, not the future that someone dictate for you. And so the power of new skin, I truly believe, see, you might have dream, but what you need is a vehicle, right? And see, there are people, let's say you're here and we all have dream, right? It's just a vehicle. What vehicle have you been on? And to get you to your dream. And many people are on a bicycle. I'm here to tell you, new skin to me is like the Lamborghini, right? To the dream. I'm pretty sure a Lamborghini will take you quicker to your dream, correct? And today, what we're going to talk about, the opportunity. What is new skin? What opportunity? And when there's what big problem out there, and if we provide a solution, there'll be big, profit to be made by offering solution, and then the company, the partner, and then how our business model can help you live the life of your dream. Okay, and so we're going to go through, the first, I'm going to show you a quick video, just kind of highlight on, right now there's a huge epidemic out there of health concern that we as a company is offering a solution. I'm going to show you a quick video here.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide.
Okay, so right now, there's this invisible battle happening inside you, and you're right in the middle. And believe it or not, this struggle pretty much decides how you feel, look, and even how you age.
So on one side, you've got these things called free radicals. They're basically tiny attackers damaging your cells. It's a lot like an apple turning brown. That decay, it's called oxidative stress. It happens to us too. And this damage comes from, well, everywhere. Pollution, stress, your diet, even just breathing.
So what's the big deal, right? Well, this slow, constant damage, piling up year after year, it's been linked by tons of studies to some of the biggest health challenges we all worry about. We're talking heart issues, diabetes, even cognitive decline. It's this long-term cumulative effect that really does the damage.
So how do you fight back? With antioxidants. They're like your body's personal bodyguards.
They're kind of like the lemon juice for your cells, stopping that damage before it can even start.
Your best source for these protectors? Colorful fruits and veggies. They're absolutely packed with them. But here's the big question. Are you really getting enough to win this internal battle?
And hey, what about those supplements you take? Are they actually doing anything you can measure?
So how do you stop guessing? How can you know for sure what's going on inside?
Right now, most of us just say, I think they're working. We're just hoping, with no real data.
Well, all of that changes, starting now. Let me introduce you to Prismio. This is where we stop guessing and start knowing. It's super simple. A quick scan on your hand gives you your personal antioxidant score in 15 seconds.
You get one powerful number, your PRISM score. It makes that invisible battle totally visible. And this isn't a guess. The AI behind it has analyzed over 20 million scans. That's serious data.
And you can see the impact right here. Better choices and supplements lead to a higher score. It's that simple. And listen, you don't have to just take our word for it. This technology has been independently studied and validated by researchers at some of the most respected institutions in the world. We're talking Yale, Stanford, Harvard. The science it's built on even won a Nobel Prize. The credibility is just undeniable.
In fact, there was this huge 10-year study from Yale University that confirmed two incredible things. First, that this is the most accurate way to actually measure how many fruits and vegetables you're eating. And second, and maybe more importantly, seeing your score change over time is one of the most effective ways to motivate people to stick with healthy habits for good.
So it's time to stop guessing and start knowing. This puts you back in control of your health.
The only real question left is, are you ready to finally see your score?
Yes, and that's what we're helping people right now. 8 billion people today are aging at a rapid pace. Let me see, I want to make sure. 8 billion people around the world. And what we have, the solution as a company is we know a lot of people are taking supplement. I mean, 20 years ago, if we talk about supplement, people don't, first, they're not taking, right? Same as when I was in India, everybody I asked, probably 70%, it's like, yeah, we're taking supplements. So as you can see, there are $177 billion people investing in to take care of their health, but they don't know whether it's working. And so we know the word out there right now, working hard, the people you and I know, work hard for their money, but they don't know whether they spending on these supplements work or not. And as a company, our goal, because people these days are living longer, but not necessarily healthier. And so we want to bridge the gap that we want people living longer, but healthier. And the that's what we call the youth span versus the lifespan. I mean, people can live longer, but they're with illness and a lot of health challenge, right? And so to be a part of a company that really help transform people's life, as you can see, the market, the global wellness industry, $6.3 trillion, that people already spending. When I was in the financial business, and they say that, you're in the biggest, industry, money is always green. But I realized that, they're talking about trillions. So today, the wellness industry is surpassing trillions of dollars. It's huge. And there is a big problem because people are experiencing with, aging, oxidative stress, and, a lot of chemical that they're putting in their body, and with a lot of free radical. I mean, we as a company, providing solution, and when there's a huge problem and someone have a solution, that's where the big profit to be made. And I love the fact that we can earn profit by helping other people. And we're not just any company, but we have real science behind it. I challenge you to go to Amazon tonight and buy this book called The Aging Myth. Because there's a myth out there that people say, you know what, your age, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to embrace aging. But our doctor, our chief scientist, Dr. Tue June, who say that, you know what, you can do something about it by influencing the gene. And literally, our company is the first company that understand that as by influencing the gene, that we can literally reset aging. I mean, I'm proud to say I just turned 52 years old, and people say, "Oh, Asian, they age well." But when I go do my nails, and my nail technician, she's Vietnamese, and she's like, "What? You're 52?" And I'm here to tell you, yes, because I've been on these amazing products in the last 17 years, right? And no matter, yes, I go outside, I get free radical damage like anybody out there. We're talking about UV pollutions and all of that. I mean, just by looking at the apple, if you take an apple and you leave it sitting there for within an hour, it will be attacked by free radical. It will turn dark. And that's what happened to us, to our skin. And not only on a cellular level, as you can see there, we experience that every day, right? And so with new skin, as you can see there, with our products of comprehensive by helping, people not only just their skin, right? From gut health, immune health, cardio, brain health, skin health, bone health, eye health, joint health, right? And metabolic health. The most comprehensive that I have ever seen within one company. And most important is, we believe that so many people out there deserve to know. You deserve to know. The people you know deserve to know their overall antioxidant level, their overall health score. That's what it is. And because when I came into the business, I was a workaholic in the financial business. Yes, I was making money. I have no children at that time, but it's a very high demanding and really regulated industry. And so for 14 years, I was working, and I don't eat right. You become a product of your environment, right? And I don't take supplements. So when I came into this business and find out my nutrition health score, through the technology that I'm going to share with you, I was totally shocked, and so right now we know that people out there don't know, many don't know, whether what they're taking is working inside their body because there's nothing to measure it, and we as a company believe the importance of measurement. If you cannot measure it, it's not real science. And talk about science, because when I was in, finished nursing, and then I worked 2 years for a general surgery doctor. And my job is when a patient comes in, I would measure their heart, I would measure their blood work, and because we want to make sure that when we schedule the surgery for the patient, that they're in a good condition to go through whatever surgical procedure that they go through. And so that's my job. I use device to measure. And so here, as you can see, the cholesterol testing device in the 70, allowed them to sell over $20 billion of statin drugs. And when they can able to, the bone density scan, they're able to, measure bone density. They sold over 200 million of calcium products. And when in the 90s, they had the LifeScan glucose, they're able to measure, glucose level, and they sold over $1.5 billion of insulin product in the 90s. And in the 2020, when we're able to measure your antioxidant level in your body, we're able to sell $660 billion of supplement sales. And I mean, it's important. As you can see right now, if you go to Costco here in the US, you will find the oral ring. It's a small little ring, right? And my husband and I said, we're going to buy it so we can show you what. It's very small. It's just measuring your heartbeats and your sleep pattern, but it's value over $5.2 billion, and it's sold anywhere $300 to $400 to $500. Okay. And see what we as a company is our technology is evolving. We have spent over 100 millions on this technology to able to measure your antioxidant score, your overall nutrition score right here. And I'm excited because I came in when we have this. We move over to this Series 3, but now with the Prism, just like our TV, it gets smaller, just like our cell phone gets smaller, right? And so this is truly the first, wellness, AI wellness technology that we have ever seen. We have measured over 26 million scan, and now it's so powerful because it's measured by AI, and the science behind this is like, every company have one or two scientists. We have 75 in-house scientists, 75. See, every company out there is treating, our competitor, they're treating the signs of aging, but we're going into the source of aging. And first we got to measure, find out, where you're at, right? And I challenge all of you on the Zoom here today, if you're new, right? Yeah. I see that we have Izeni, right? We're gonna, have you connect with one of our affiliate in San Diego and get yourself scanned, right? Because I truly believe, growing up poor, so I I didn't really have a connection to beauty, but my dad and mom always say beauty is in the inside, so I gravitate toward the health field of the health field. That's why I study nursing. I want to become a nurse, and health is golden. And so this technology, as you can see, I showed you a quick video just to explain a little bit what the Prism IO is. Okay.
Today's wellness tech can track how you sleep, breathe, manage stress, and how your daily choices shape your long-term health. Technology has moved from measuring to understanding to predicting. And now, we introduce the next chapter, Prism IO, your personal wellness companion. Small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, it's backed by science and clinically proven. Instead of scanning your palm, you simply scan your finger to receive your Prism score, a measure of your skin's carotenoid levels. Prism IO uses patent-pending spectral ray technology, which consists of hundreds of thousands of hyperspectral absorption measurements per scan to accurately assess light absorption in the skin. Then, a predetermined algorithm, driven by AI and referencing Raman technology, converts these measurements into your Prism score. It sounds complex, but what it gives you is simple: clarity, confidence, and momentum toward your best self. Prism IO is more than a device, more than data. It's intelligent wellness, personalized, powerful, and designed for you. The future of wellness is here, and it's only just beginning. Say hello to Prism IO.
Hello to Prism IO. We've been waiting for this for the last few years. And as you can see, we challenge you to get your Prism score scan, and we challenge you to get over here 500 and above. Okay. And when I came into the business, my score was in the red zone, and I wasn't surprised. And if we have some of our affiliate your leaders here, if you scan and whatever your score is, we want you to type in there, okay? So people can see, as you scan, know your score, and get on our products, we guarantee your score will increase or you get your money back. And I love that. I love, how we do businesses. We guarantee our technology and our product line, right? Because, New Skin is not a new startup company. We've been preparing this for the last 40 years, starting in 1984. I mean, and every time they launch a new technology, my business explode. Every 6 months, they roll out a new technology. But most beauty is backed up by a solid company. The reason why I choose New Skin 17 years ago, because I know that 95% of startup company in the first 5 years, they will close down their business. And I'm not young. I didn't want to start over and over again. And so I was looking for a solid company, but with innovations. And not only today, we already prepare for the next 10 years of innovation. I mean, our company last year bought a company called Life DNA. I mean, can you imagine there's a day that you can send in your swab, and we're able to bring out your, give you a report of your own DNA profile, because every one of us are different, right? Our family history are different. And then it would give you a recommendation based on your DNA. And that's where, is down the line. And so we know that, this New Skin is truly a company of innovation. And as you can see, we have recently, just this year, roll out the Prism IO, you know, um, you're in right now, as the wave is picking up. We're looking for people to ride the wave with us, because our goal is 10 million healthy household with this Prism IO in their house, measuring the whole family nutrition health score, right? Because 15 seconds, we can change someone's life. If someone, like, by saying, I'm healthy, I'm taking good supplement, and, I eat well, but then if their score is low, then there's something serious, right? Something is not working, correct? And so we truly believe 15 seconds, we can change someone's life. And so how many people out there can help them before it's too late, right? I mean, these days with Facebook and, I get, I see funeral left and right? Someone is leaving, and, someone passed away, due to, a lot of it's due to health challenge. And the company, the partner behind this, is not a startup company. We've been around for 40 years, and new is nutrition, skin is skincare. We truly want to help people from the inside out and the outside in. And see, I've never seen a business where the longer I'm in, not only we're making money, but we're getting younger and we're getting more healthier. Because being a business owner, if you're a business owner on the Zoom here today, you know what I'm talking about. You sacrifice your health, in pursuit of money. And so with New Skin Quest, for 40 years, you see this is a fountain of youth, to bring the fountain of youth to everybody. And we're in 50 market. So the question is, who do you know that have skin? Who do you know that want to be more healthy, right? And New Skin, we did a few $1 billion in a year. I'll go in the next 3 to 5 years with Prism IO. We're gonna be a three, a ten, a five, a five, a $10 billion company, because we invest heavily into technology. And this is just one headquarter here in Utah. This is the headquarter in Shanghai, and we have headquarter in all the country that we're in. Just Vietnam alone, we have 2 headquarters in Vietnam, right? And so it's exciting to see that, to know that the company invest in our future. They take care of all the heavy lifting. We're in business for ourselves, but New Skin take care of all of that, because New Skin mission, I love this mission. We are a force for good by empowering people to look, feel, and live better longer. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? And we're gonna help people look and feel and live younger. And the vision of this company is to become the world leading, beauty, wellness, and most important, lifestyle, company in the world. And we know we can do that because we are a company driven. We truly is a force for good. We want to empower people, to improve their life. And the partner that we have with New Skin continue, to invest into innovation, continue to invest in technology that allow us to feel, pride, and honor to be part of this company, to go out there and really help change lives, and most important, integrity. This is a company that they say what they do what they say. There's many companies that promise you the world, and within a few years they close down their door. I've experienced that, in my early 20. I built it up, and then the company went, fell apart. And so I got to start over. I start over like 3 times before I saw this company. It has nothing to do with me. It was the industry. It was the company. And that's the reason why I truly believe that God brought us to this business, because this company is really, I love this right here, innovation, long-term focus, result-driven. Yes, we're all about result, delivering result, to our customer, delivering result to our partner, to our leaders that, some are on the Zoom here today. And from the first time, 17 years, I feel solid. I feel for the first time in my career that the only way that I'm gonna fail in this business is I quit or I didn't even try, because New Skin has everything in a perfect company. And we have thousands and thousands of results. When people take care of their health, it shows on their skin. So we have tremendous people just looking younger and younger. I mean, if you get a chance to see Claire picture before, I mean, we all, Lily, Nga, and Nga here in on the Zoom here, she's also a blue diamond. We people can literally see the visual, and it impact them emotional, and that's what really drive the consumption of our product. People continue to use this product month in and month out. Why would you want to stop if you continue to look better and feel better and able to measure it, and measure and see your score? But at the heart of this company, this company is all about being a force for good, throughout the world, and that's through our Nourish the Children program. I challenge you to look more into the Nourish the Children, that our company, for the, through our Nourish the Children, we have feed over 800 million of nutrition vitamin to starving children around the world, especially Malawi. And right now, our goal is 1 billion meals, and we challenge you to be part of that. Find out more from the person who invite you on this Nourish the Children program, to be a force for good with us. And so as you go out there and help people, I mean, obviously the question is, do we get paid, right? I can't go through details with you today because we have a special raffle at the end of this Zoom here. We love to give prize away to some of the leaders that where they attend a special speaker event a few days ago with us. But I want to touch on how you get paid by helping people look good and feel good and live well. Okay, know that these are average income. Some make more, some make less, because this is you're literally going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. In this business, we're going to share, we share these amazing, product and technology, and then we decide how big we want to build our business. And then in that process, we lead, we develop leadership, right? Just like any business, if I open one nail salon, I want to have 10 nail salons. If I open one restaurant, I want to have, so same thing here. You want to build it as big as you want. No, it's not about you going in and sales, sharing right here, you get, sharing bonus, building, by empowering people. Who do you know out there that looking for a side gig? Who do you know out there that sick and tired working and helping someone creating their wealth? Or who do you know out there that's, saying, hey, you know what? I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to have a global business, but not, the headaches of, investing a lot of money into my own business. And so, if you connect them to us, we will, you will learn as you earn. We don't expect you to do this presentation today. And so you can make a few $100s a month to a few thousand to 10 and 20, 30,000. When I look at this as a Blue Diamond director, I'm like, wow, there are individuals that can make average 30, 40, 50,000 a month. It took us like a solid 3, 4 years to get there. But as you can see here, you decide, how fast you want to move, because there's no ceiling, in our business, right? As a Ruby, average 3 to 4 thousand. These are solid Ruby in our business by helping 3 people who advance up. And I love that idea, helping. In the real world, you got to tear people down. You got to talk bad about other people to move up. Here, you got to help people. And here is a presidential director. This is, my level. You have to help, 6 people become not only just, sign up, but help them develop their leadership and help them build their business. And so when you have an organization like this, by helping other people develop their business, right? This is the average 39,000 a month. And I'm excited because we just roll out, our leadership advancement bonus. We did not have this, since I've joined. So it just rolled out in the end of April and moving into May. And here, if you can talk to the person who invite you, say, hey, Terry talked about how I can move up to BR. That's the first level of advancement, okay, as a BR. Some people get there in 1 month. The average 3 month, it's up to you. Or you're average or you're fast, right? But once you reach BR, I mean, beside commission and all of that, this is just bonus. You can earn a 500 bonus as you move up to BR. And as you progress up to go and maintain, there's some, requirement that you need to do, then you can pick up another 750 all the way up as you advance to Blue Diamond. You can total all the way up to 22,500 of bonus. That's just bonus. I mean, my question to you is, at your job, no matter how hard you work, were you able to get this kind of, bonus? Right. And so talk to the person. Actually, Thursday, we want to invite you back. We're going to go through, properly how to get start your business and how to, advance up and earn these bonuses as well. We're going to dive into that getting start on Thursday with you. Okay. And so these are leaders that advance all the way up to Blue Diamond Team Elite. As you can see, there's Clara. We have Blue Diamond Nga here on the Zoom as well. I mean, if they can do it, I can't see the reason why you can't do it. The only way is you didn't start, or you didn't even try, or you quit halfway. Okay, we have people from all different backgrounds. And on top of that, we have a success trip as well that you can qualify. You heard Clara talk about she gone on a few success trip. I've lost count how many success trip that I've gone. This company will take you. Imagine you work hard, you qualify, New Skin will pay for you and a partner to a trip, to dream destination, as you can see there. And not just a small, this is like Southeast Asia success trip to Canada. My husband, shared this business with his nephew in Vietnam. He's now a team elite. But when he came in, he qualified for Australia success trip. He's somewhere in here with his wife. And, we have probably, 50 team, member from Southeast Asia market on here as well. Look at how many people qualify for Success Trip. And right now we have leaders qualifying. I know a few on the Zoom here is qualified to be on the Success Trip in Yokohama. Imagine that. Japan, paid by the company, all right? And that's where we're going to have our global convention. First time ever in Japan for 20,000 people, okay, in Japan. Normally the global convention is here in Utah, but this is the first time ever in this company history. We're going to have it in Japan. We're going to see many of you there. My husband and I, we already booked our flight. We lock in our hotel. We're going to be there in Yokohama in September, okay? And so, and Team Elite, we get to go on Team Elite trip, another trip paid by the company. This is when we're in Dubai, and then last year we were in Monaco, I think Greece, and then year before Monaco, year before Barcelona, year before Switzerland. And so it's exciting to know that as you reach the level, the company pay for your trip. There's our Greece trip, right? And if you looked at you sitting here, you say, Terry, but this is my background, and my family poor. I'm from here. It doesn't matter. This is our team. You see here, they came from all different backgrounds. The differentness, they say yes to this business and how New Skin can change their life. I don't guarantee that you're gonna be a Blue Diamond and making big money, because you can't guarantee me what you're willing to do, right? Because you're your own boss. I'm your partner, the person invite you on here, like Eileen. Eileen, Yenny, Eileen is your partner, but she's not your boss. She can't make you do anything, right? But we're here to support you. We're here to, show you the way, because we have built, many Blue Diamond Team Elite. Because I'm gonna wrap up with the timing. Why right now we're so exciting? Because you're at the beginning of, the biggest, product launch of this company history. I mean, we're launching the Prism into the marketplace. I mean, if you just have 10 Prism out there and each Prism, have 10 customer, averaging $100 to help take care of their family health, that's like $500 residual, for you. If you build, create a team of 100, Prism, each Prism just generate 10 customers, that's 5,000 residual coming to you. But our team, I know that 1,000 Prism in the next few months, wrapping up the year is not hard. 1,000 with 10 customer only. I mean, 10 customer, taking care of their family health at $100, that's 50,000 residual. So my question is, do you want 500? Do you want 5,000? Or do you want 50,000 a month residual income by helping people, and their family take care of their health, right? Because I'll go 10 million healthy household. Okay. And, our team, specifically, we have a Wellness for Life program to teach you how to go out there, and we have banners, we have catalogs, we have, tools to help you connecting, and we're not even talking about the salon, the doctor, the nutritionist, the yoga, all right, to able to have a Wellness for Life, in their shop, right, in their place of business. Right, and we know how to do that. We can work with you, to set this up. In if you have a friend who's a chiropractor or a doctor, we can present the wellness program for them, right? And know that, as you expand your business, you can truly build the business from the palm of your, your phone, right? I love that. I can do my business, track my business. We just closed the month. I check in. Oh, someone in Vietnam did like 10,000 production. Oh, someone and their team, in Australia did like, about 20,000, right? I can literally track, our business anywhere, as long as I have a phone, right? And there's a Stella app that you can also download and do skin analyzing and with AI, all of that. I mean, um, at the fingertip, right? On Thursday, I'm going to talk about the power of three, how you can, commit to this plan that we're going to help you advance all the way up to Ruby, and averaging 3 to 4,000 a month. Okay, we'll go through more details on that, on this Thursday. But I want to, wrap it up to know and let you know that, the market we're focusing in right now is huge. North American market, the Latino market. I mean, especially in California, there's a huge untapped market right now that, we're focusing, and that's where we're gonna, send out that we'll have Spanish, Zoom that you can plug in. If you have Spanish leaders, right now, I truly believe that we, building one of the strong Latino team here in North America market. Okay, and then as the company, just pre-launch India market, they haven't even officially launched until November. Okay, so my husband and I, we also, have a if you have contact in that, connect with us as well. Okay. Indian will be the next big market, that new skin will launch as well. So it's all about positioning yourself. Okay. Because I know that there is a moment that you will make that going to change your life because, this is your business. I want to let you know that, you can build it, whichever way that you want to know that we're here to support you because whatever dream you have, I would never imagine to able to come to my country because I left when I was 5 years old and to take my dad back to Vietnam to fulfill his last, wish before he passed away. My dad no longer with us, but I felt that I delivered his last dream. He lived with us in Vietnam for 2 months, 2 months and in a beautiful villa in Da Nang and then COVID happened, the market crashed, but our business grew in 2020. 2020 I was pregnant, give birth to my fourth boy, my dad passed away, the world went upside down. But looking back, 2020, 2021, 2022 is the best 3
Hello, everyone. Terry is gone for a little bit, so we just wait for her. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I still can hear you. Maybe her internet is slow. Sh-
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so we can wait a minute for her be back. So you can
yes,
say a little bit about your story more, Clara.
yes. Okay, so today I feel extremely blessed because we have everybody here in the Zoom, and we have our amazing team elite, Terry too, sharing the business opportunity, and just give me so much hope and light and everything for this amazing month of June, and everything that Terry just sent, right, that all the message that Terry sent us today is just amazing because it helped us to help more people to come into our business. So I'm very, 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 very excited, very happy, and I am very grateful with everybody, with all the people here in this Zoom, because you are connected and because you are always you are always doing what we need to do. So thank you guys, and thank you for being here today. Terry is gonna come back, and something that I share at the beginning, a little bit of my story. I share how I get into New Skin. It's just because one of my friends, Terry, is coming now. Okay, one of my friends
All
is
right.
coming. Oh, perfect, perfect,
I
Terry.
am, let me see. I apologize. I probably can't, let me see here. I probably can't, um, let me, because I got kicked out on the other internet, um, but on my phone. Go ahead. Give me 1 minute because I do have the raffle. Well, I do want to say
Yes,
thank you to the guests, but in the next 5 minutes, we have a special raffle, and we're gonna do
yes.
this starting in the month of June, team. That every uh Tuesday, whoever have the most have a guess will be entered in the raffle. Okay, so I'm
Okay,
gonna show what's the next item we're gonna raffle, but give me 1 minute to re-log back on with the main Zoom, okay?
okay,
Because the phone is too small for me to do the raffle. Okay,
okay,
continue.
Terry.
Thank you so
Uh,
much, Clara, because I
Okay,
think yes.
I want to share something because the person that prospect me and bring me to New Skin is Tammy Wen. She's from Vietnam, and so it's just something that I think it was very helpful for you guys because most of you guys are from Vietnam, and probably you don't want to talk to other people, from Latin or other culture. So don't be afraid. My friend Tammy was very, 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 very persistent. She was there for a long time until I said, okay, let's go to the company. And in the company, I saw the vision. So please invite everybody. Talk to New Skin with anybody. Doesn't matter what color, what skin, where are they from, their culture. It doesn't matter. Just talk to anybody. Okay, guys. So something that I wanted to mention that, Terry, because of the business presentation today, and also last week on last Thursday, Terry and my team, we have a Zoom, okay? And in the Zoom, it was not Terry and the team. It was, I think, everybody, guys. When we were sharing our story, remember that? Everybody was sharing the story. Okay, so now Terry says, okay, everybody that shared the story, I'm gonna make a raffle. So Terry is gonna raffle a prize. So please don't go, okay? Don't go because Terry is gonna raffle the prize. And also, she said that every Tuesday, if you guys invite people, you guys will get a raffle ticket for the next prize. Okay, so I just want to mention that that's so excited. My team is extremely excited. I'm very excited, chicas. I'm very, very excited about what is who is gonna win the raffle. Okay, Terry, we are ready. We cannot hear you, Terry. I think you are in mute.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfect.
Okay, let me see. Give me a quick minute because some reason I cannot leave the evening. We have so many devices at our household. I got four boys and they're on the phone, they're on the iPad. And so, yes, last week we say, because I reorganized and I found like a few of this. So we're gonna give away three of this is
Eh,
like like keepsake, okay? It's not the most current one, but hey, I still use the facial spa because it's it here. So I know this, so that three will be raffle. And then next week, okay, whoever have a guest, we're talking about guests, like qualified guests, okay? And you would type in there who's your guest, and then you'll be in a drawing. Okay, so this is, I know you gotta love this body spa. I found a few of these body spa. They no longer sell this. Okay, but the body, anywhere that you want to, like, but get yourself toned. Okay, they no longer they have this in Canada only. Okay, but not US. And so we're gonna give away one every week. We're gonna have a special raffle for every Tuesday, because on Thursday I'm gonna share with you the company just rolled out this morning. There is special incentive as jumpstart June. I mean, expand your business, share this opportunity with other people. You can get up to like 100, 200, and all the way up to, 500 bonus by really expand your business. We'll go through more detail on that on Thursday. So for now, I got the raffle. Okay, and make sure they're here. Okay, you know that every time we raffle. So
Terry,
yeah,
Martita is doing a business presentation in Elisa's place. They have a full house over there. That's why they are not here. But
okay.
Martita is in the in the box.
Okay. No problem. Okay, so and K2 he's at his son graduation, so he's excused. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so if you were on our workshop, your name is on here. Okay, and so let me see. Okay, let's see if you can read this. I don't know. Ah, Sylvia, Sylvia, Sylvia.
Cheese!
She's on
Cheese!
Sylvia. Okay, so Sylvia, we got Sylvia. Okay. Okay.
Cheese!
Because I said
Cheese!
give three. Okay. That's like almost like $250 device, team.
Cheese! Cheese!
Christmas, come early. Uh, and
Okay,
so
Sylvia is there. Sylvia is there.
okay.
Ahí está. Ok.
Mi
Ay,
Silvia, hermosa, te
Ay,
ganaste una tecnología de
Lynn,
trescientos
Lynn,
cincuenta y nueve dólares, ¿ok?
Lynn.
thank you.
Lynn, Lynn, you're on. I saw you there. You better mute yourself.
Yes, my name is Sylvia.
Lynn,
Thank
Lynn,
you.
Lynn,
Ay,
Lynn. I know she just got her prism, so now she can get something for her facial.
what is this? ¿Qué me gané?
One more, one more, one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Sylvia say, Terry, I barely understand English,
Yes,
but she always on our Zoom, guys, because she's like, but she
always.
always.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so
That's
much.
the price for showing up. Okay. I gotta open. Dun-dun-dun. Oh no! Hey, I didn't look, okay? So he be happy. K2. K2. But you know
Can
what?
you?
He's my brother, and I'm gonna give him something else. He don't need a facial, okay? And
Oh,
so okay, so I get another one. Okay. Okay,
One
another one.
more, one more. Woo!
Uh, Okay. Who's this? Can you see this? Gigi.
Gigi!
Gigi.
Gigi,
Gigi. Gigi,
bravo!
bravo, Gigi. Gigi is another
Gigi,
who always shows up on every call. And so I try to
always.
explain, all their name is just one. I put one name, not three, not four, but look, Gigi, Sylvia, always there. And so God knows, right? And so congratulations, Gigi, Sylvia, and Lynn. Okay. So next week, you have a guest? Guess, okay? Body spa. I don't know. I don't know how to get this. I can't see this. I don't know. Can we do this? I don't know. I have to get the background up, but then there, the body spa. Okay.
There's
Only in
Terry.
that market. Yes. Okay, so thank you, team. Today, we wrap up, and Jenny, I see, get together with Eileen Thursday, team. There are people that probably saw the business you did one-on-one. Invite them back on Thursday. Okay, we're gonna go through the proper getting start. Explain the compensation plan, explain the run to Ruby, so they can get to 50% into the market, the compensation plan. Because the moment someone get to Ruby, 50%, more than 50%, they will go on to become a blue diamond. And so our goal is to help you become a Ruby. That's the first thing when we work together with anybody. But you progress from affiliate all the way to Ruby, you definitely will qualify for your first success trip, to Dream Destination. I heard that somewhere the next success trip is announcing, but I know there are leaders wrapping up. This is the last month for Yokohama. Okay. And so we see many of you in Yokohama. Okay. Even if you don't qualify for the trip, let's show up to Yokohama and make history, because this event here will be history in the making. All right. Thank you so much for being on the Zoom here today. Appreciate all of you. All right. Yokohama, play. See you all. Team.
Boss it